Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We're back. Well, it looks like the U.S. is finally being able to wanting to ban TikTok. Yeah, it took them long enough. Maybe our country might actually start becoming better, less messed up if we ban this. Yeah, that might be a great idea. So, without further ado, let's get into it. No, guys, I understand. This is CNN. CNN. Alright? I understand. Trusting these guys is like trusting the Yakuza to see if they're not going to shoot you with a gun. Alright? I understand that. So, but, as far as I know, these are only really the people that are kind of talking about this. And if we go further ado, and do other stuff, we have NBC News, NBC, CNBC, and The Hill, obviously talking about this as well. So they're both not doing the great. And also we have the Rolling Stone that's talking about this. So yeah, not a lot of people are talking about this all that much. And to be honest, this is something that has been talked about since Trump, by the way. So CNN was going to bring their take, and I'll bring obviously my own take into this. A trio of U.S. lawmakers has introduced a new legislation that aims to ban TikTok from operating in the United States. The bill by Sen. Marco Rubio, the top Republican on the Senate Intelligence Committee, and a bipartisan pair of congressmen in the House, reflects the latest escalation by U.S. policymakers against the Chinese-owned short-form web video app. TikTok has faced doubts about its ability to safeguard U.S. user data from the Chinese government, which was already brought up by Trump. For some God-known apparent reason, you need to have somebody else that was not Trump to tell you this. I don't know what to really talk about here because Trump has said this. In fact, if we go here, Trump signs executive order that will effectively ban use of TikTok in the U.S. This is obvious, guys. Come on, he told us this, we didn't do it, and now we have this. What is wrong with you people? It's just, oh my god. The proposed legislation would block and prohibit all transactions in the United States by social media companies with at least 1 million monthly users that are based in or under the substantial influence of countries that are considered foreign adversaries, including China, Russia, Iran, North Korea, Cuba, and Venezuela. Bill specifically names TikTok and its parent, ByteDance, as a social media companies for the purpose of the legislation. Rubio, and one of the House sponsors of the bill, Wisconsin Republican Mike Gallagher had indicated their intention to introduce the bill in Washington Post last month. The legislation comes as a wave of states led by Republican governors have introduced state-level restrictions on the use of TikTok on government-owned devices. In the past 2 weeks, at least 7 states have introduced such measures, including Maryland, South Dakota, and Utah. The flurry of activity contrasts with the lengthy negotiations TikTok has been having years with the U.S. government on a potential deal that may allow the company to address the national security concerns and to continue serving U.S. users. The federal government has yet to take a single meaningful action to protect American users from the threat of TikTok, Rubio has said in a statement. There is no time to waste on a meaningless negotiations with the CCP's puppet company. It is time to ban Beijing-controlled TikTok for good. It's troubling that rather than encouraging the administration to include its national security review of TikTok, some members of Congress have decided to push for a politically motivated ban that will do nothing to advance the national security of the United States, Terry McQuaid, spokesman for TikTok, said in a statement. Of course, you would say that. We will continue to brief members of Congress on the plans that have been developed under the oversight of our country's top national security agencies, plans that are well underway in implementing to further secure our platform in the United States. TikTok has previously said it doesn't share information with the Chinese government, that a U.S.-based security team decides who can access user data from China. TikTok has previously acknowledged that employees based in China can currently access user data. Tuesday's bill is not the only federal legislation to ban TikTok. Last year, U.S. lawmakers proposed a law that would ban TikTok usage by federal agencies, and Rubio introduced a bill that would force some app makers to disclose ownership information. Another bill introduced this fall would prohibit TikTok from allowing China-based employees to access the user data of U.S. citizens. Already, U.S. military, the State Department, and the Department of Homeland Security have restricted TikTok from user devices under their control, which they should have done a long time ago. All right. Here's my reason why I want the legislation and lawmakers to actually ban TikTok. For many years now, we have seen TikTok cause, honestly, severe harm to kids and our youth. The only thing that has been posted onto TikTok has been challenges that have been severely damaging to our youth. One where it caused 5 lives of kids that decided to do carjackings and ended up killing themselves by getting in a massive car wreck and having all 5 members die in it. We have challenges that have been close to death, and many of these TikToks to where it's revealing to where people want to get fame for like a 5-second to 30-second clip, and it ends up being detrimental. Obviously, it's been good in some instances to where we've seen nurses that have, honestly, have posted things onto TikTok to where it would cause, which maybe have to say patients' lives because they are so evil in nature. But yeah, I think TikTok has done more harm than good. I think other things as well, such as Instagram and Facebook, should also be removed. I would even say as TikTok, as not just TikTok itself. Say not just as I would say not just for Twitter itself, but Twitter as well, because mostly due to the fact that Twitter is also cancer, regardless whether Elon Musk has control over it or not. But I would say that Twitter has at least done a good job exposing a good amount of people, really driving force home of the issues of that the government has been laid forward to us. But yeah, I think TikTok has caused irreparable damage, and I think that Instagram needs to go back into specifically the to the Congress to have it be banned as well, because the actual damage it has done to women in particular has been quite extensive. So that's pretty much it, guys. Cancer involved. Glad to see this bill finally introduced, even though Trump pretty much talked about banning it anyways. Let's see what it does. See what actually happens. Alright guys, that's for the video. Like, subscribe, share. As always, take care.